Wanadhani asibongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani asibongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Mwambie punde imechoka sana.
Ndindi Nyoro, Kiharu MP and one of the best performing member of parliament right now, has been kicked out because he was the chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. If Ndindi Nyoro, through NGCDF, was able to commission and do very good projects in his constituency, that's to mean even in that committee of Budget and Appropriations, he would have come up with better ideas to aid our economic situations. But some dimwit somewhere whose ego is more, and more propelled towards some very stupid side had influence for him to be chased out of that seat. You are insane and stupid, whoever you are. Sina idea Tami. Sina idea Akisin. Sita nyi mnaona sina idea.
Ndindi is a kind of leader that Mount Kenya region requires.
My people, Ndindi Nyoro, one of the best performing MPs in Kenya right now, amekuwa kicked out of the chairperson of Budget and Appropriation only because hatetei gava amenyamaza. And as you all know, Wakenya walikuwa mpaka wanasema Ndindi Nyoro for president according to what he is doing to the people of Kiaru. This government one day will come to regret, because how can you be kicking out someone with a vision and replacing with someone yani hawa watu wanataka watu wenye midomo kama kina Silvana Sosoro, wenye wajui kunyamaza, akina Ichungwa, akina Kamket, watu wenye wako na mdomo tu but they are doing nothing in the government. Yani mumefikia place muna kick out Ndindi Nyoro. Hey, you are lost. You are lost. We are not afraid to talk about it, and I cannot take it back. Yeah, I'm not retreating. As I've said, Aluta.
ODM MPs are expected to take over committees chaired by the impeached former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's allies. At least 5 chairpersons of the National Assembly committees allied to the former Deputy President have been demoted and kicked out of all powerful House committees, even as the purge on his sympathizers now extends to the National Assembly from the Senate. As our political affairs reporter Emmanuel Toh tells us in the following report, Kiharu lawmaker Ndindi Nyoro, who has been chairing the powerful Budget and Appropriations Committee, is likely to hand over his role to an ODM MP, even as more Gachagua allies are bundled into less lucrative committees, such as the Catering Committee.
There are changes that have been long coming. Days after the purge at the Senate that targeted at least 5 chairpersons of departmental committees allied to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Wednesday was the time for Gachagua's friends in the National Assembly to face the guillotine. In the changes moved by National Assembly Majority Whip Silvana Sosoro, at least 5 Gachagua-leaning MPs have been relegated to Member Services and Facilities Committee concerned with catering services for the legislators. They include Githongori legislator Gathoni Wamuchomba, who has been chairing the Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee, Roysambu MP Mwafrika Augustine Kamande, who skipped President William Ruto's Sunday service in his constituency, Naivasha MP Jane Kihara, who has been in the Lands Committee, and Mumias East MP Peter Salasia.
We didn't look at this, what people could imagine perhaps that, political pronunciations outside there, political persuasions.
Others who fell from glory and downgraded to less powerful House committees include Embakasi North MP James Gakuya, who is now a member from being a chairperson of the Trade Committee, Gatanga MP Edward Mureo, Juja MP George Koimbori, and Kajiado North legislator Onesimus Ngogoyo. They were all moved to the Parliamentary Broadcasting and Library Committee.
I have been a member of this committee and I cannot remove in the manner in which you want to remove me. However powerful you might be, Mr. Speaker, it is not correct.
go and do those things in the County Assembly of Kajiado, not in the National Assembly. Spend your time in the National Assembly discussing matters of greater importance to the people of Kajiado.
Others who were asked include Runyenjes MP Eric Karemba, Manyata legislator John Mukunji, Major Donk Gadhiru of Embakasi Central, who were moved to the Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee from more powerful committees. Mwala MP Vincent Kawaya, who chaired his last session as the chairperson,
I've really tried my best thinking.
Of the National Assembly Energy Committee Wednesday, was also moved to ostensibly create some space for the ODM MPs who are warming up for the seat under the broad-based arrangement. Although he has maintained his position as the chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro, who has been breathing hot and cold since the impeachment of the former DP Gachagua, is expected to cede ground for an ODM member with at least 5 chairperson slots and 4 vice chairperson positions reserved for the opposition.
There are so many factors to look at when you're coming up with even a single name. When you pull one, you affect the other. There is a question of regional balance. There is a question of gender. There is a question of experience. There is a question of party politics. There is a question of coalitions.
In the looming changes, Alego Usonga MP Samatandi is set to take over the Budget Committee chair role. Ikolomani MP Bernard Shinali is warming up for the Trade Committee chairperson seat, formerly occupied by Embakasi North MP James Gakuya. Kilifi South legislator Ken Chonga is set for the Labour Committee, taking over the reins from Runyenjes MP Eric Karemba, while nominated MP Irene Mayaka will take charge of the Regional Integration Committee as Seme MP Dr. James Nyikal prepares to assume the chairmanship of the Health Committee. The shake-up in the National Assembly committees, although not yet complete, with the process of electing chairpersons expected within the next 7 days, is going to have far-reaching political ramifications, even as the cleanup begins in the National Assembly to raid out Gachagua allies in a process that promises to be noisy, messy, and even smelly.
We mzee bana, usikii nakwambia ukipata chance kwangu unachungulia ma proceedings wale. Junao nakwambia unaweza cheka mpaka udedi. Juu hawa bunge wanakuanga kama, unakumbuka vile tulikuwa Daro tukibishana kitu wenye unaangalia huyu akiargue uko zile za huyu ako correct, na ukiangalia huyu akiargue ako correct, then sasa kuna mwingine mwenye hata ajui nini inaendelea lakini atakuja kuargue vitu zake. Sasa huyu mwenye anaargue side ya kwanza na ako correct, huyu ni Kimani Ichung'wah. Mwenye anaargue side nyingine na ako correct, huyu ni Ngogoyo. Nimeona ni MP huko hivyo Kajiado. Alafu sasa huyu mwenye hata ajui nini inaendelea anakuja kubonga vitu zake, huyu ni Osoro. Sasa wewe unasikia aje? Leo huko hivyo kwa bunge wamekuwa wanafanya reconstitution of committees. Unakumbuka wase wa Gachagua waliambiwa waingie. Na sasa huyu Ngogoyo anakuanga mse wa Gachagua, lakini sawa chana hiyo part. Tutaikujia penye Kimani Ichung'wah atakuja kubonga. Sasa Ngogoyo kibonga ana argue aje that kuna standing order 216.2. Okay, mizo mambo za nini sitaelewa sana, but wewe elewa tunakwambia. Standing order 216.2 inasema that ukipatiwa committee, unless juu bunge ifanye nini, unafaa ushikilie hiyo committee yako mpaka time ya bunge itaisha, kama nizo miaka 5. Alafu sasa tena kuna 176, hiyo ni standing order nyingine enye ina highlight ile criteria enye inafaa kutumika kudischarge MP kutoka kwa committee. Ati anafaa notifyiwe within 3 days, tena aandikiwe barua speaker ambiwe like saa ile ngori yenye Ngogoyo yako nayo ni mbona mnanichuja ati leo asubuhi ndio mimi nakuja kujua si yuko kwa list. Juba Zenga anasema alikuwa kwa committee nyingine hapo hivyo ya energy, ya mining na pia ya forestry. Sasa hiyo ndio yenye imetolewa. Kimani Ichung'wah na yake, so Ngogoyo anasema before tuje kwa Kimani Ichung'wah ati hakuna vile mnaweza nichuja bila kuangalia standing orders, ati kwa sababu Kimani Ichung'wah na Osoro wanataka mimi niende mtaani. Sasa Ichung'wah naye anakuja na kitu imenishtua ni Ichung'wah ameguzia mambo ya standing orders. Anasema hizo standing orders zenye umesoma hata MCA mwenye ako mtaani anaweza kuelezea vizuri that wewe mwenyewe umekosea. Na kitu kingine ni hebu acha kunitaja ati ndio ukuje upate popularity. Kama una kitu ya kubonga wewe mzee, ni afadhali bana umeidi, lakini mimi sitakubali watu watumie jina langu kukwanga wanapata cheap publicity. Wewe mtaa yako wase hawana mabarabara, mtaa yako wanafunzi hawezi enda kwa machuo. Unakumbuka ile party ya Gachagua nilikwambia tuachana, hii si important. Sasa saizi ni important chukue. Hakuna vile wewe kazi yako itakuwa ni kufuata mtu kwa village yake, badala ya wewe kufuata watu wenye ni wa mtaa yako, muende mpange mambo ya watu wa mtaa yako, unashughulika na mambo za area zingine. Sasa achani hiyo story yote si important. Ule mtu amenibamba bana ni Osoro. We gaki Usikie Osoro sijui na yeye alikuwa anasikiza hii kitu akiwa wapi. Juu mpaka speaker Wetangula amemuuliza, "Wewe ni lawyer, nilidhani bana unafaa kuwa unafuata hii." Juu sasa wakati yenye Osoro naye amekaa mkubonga, unasikia Ishongo amekaa ka address vitu zenye nani aliongea. Ngogoya aliongea. Osoro anakaa kusema ati ndio mtu achujwe kwa committee anafaa kuchujwa na mambo ya like committees zikitengenezwa inafaa waangalie mambo ya region, mambo ya party na sijui nimesema hiyo kitu kingine amesema. Lakini sasa ukiangalia like vile ziko hivi saa hizi kama jini ya Ngogoyo haiko kwa ile penye alikuwa anataka ikuwe kwa ile ministry yenye amekuwa kisavia energy hata before malize hiyo part usikii sawa Wetangula alikuwa ashamwambia alafu ajue Wetangula bana sijuangi anabonganga aje akiwa hapo kwa kiti ni kama anangorota ni kama anabonga member of parliament go and sit down I expected you all alone bana kwangu na watch proceedings mzee.
Nimeona kwa news saa hizi wametoa Ndindi Nyoro kutoka budget committee. Sasa hiyo inaonyeshana Kasogo na watu wa Murang'a wameekana X. So Kasogo hana kitu imebaki huko Mount Kenya. Ukiangalia venye imeenda sasa, wametoa Ndindi Nyoro kwa budget committee. Alikuwa chairman wa budget committee huko bunge. So wamedecide kumtoa kwa sababu hizo position zote wanataka wape Raila Odinga. Watu wa Mount Kenya wote wanatupwa nje ya hii serikali. Hao viongozi wote, hao leaders, umeona wale wote walikuwa wameshikilia any committee saa hizi wameng'olewa huko. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu wanataka Raila Odinga achukue hizo position. Hiyo inakuonyesha kuwa Ruto amejua tu wazi kuwa mambo ya Mount Kenya imefika mwisho. Na maisha yake na Mount Kenya imefika mwisho. So that's why ameopt badala akae na wao na hawatamsaidia 2027. Ameamua tu ang'oe wote kwa serikali yake, aweke new friends kutoka huko Nyanza, which I believe that with time na wao watamgeuka. So Ndindi Nyoro ametolewa, wacha tuone. Sasa hiyo inamaanisha watu wa Murang'a na wao wamesema X kama wale wa Nyeri na Embu. Wamesema Kasogo no.
Anaitwa Nyoro. Mimi nimesikia kwamba mnasema ati huyo Nyoro tumfukuze. Sasa nyinyi mmechelewa. Kwa sababu huyo Nyoro, kwani mlikuwa mnafikiri mimi nilikuwa nafanya kazi gani last year? Huyo Nyoro nishamfukuza tayari, ameondoka.
The people I referred to as cowards and traitors and sellouts are the people who departed from their conscience that day and voted through their stomach, and also those who voted by the direction of their party leaders, Mr. Speaker.
Sorry, with respect to LABDA, it already gives us a city. But if you look here, city is K.T. So meaning itasema change in H or over change in LABDA is actually also equals to change in K over change in T, and we have already found it in city over 2 because in but city here is so K dot plus city is already negative half.
Yeah, negative peke yake.
No, it is lambda over 2. Yes. 1 over 2 lambda is only that doesn't have a minus. But then we already have lambda here. So we do minus lambda plus 6 over 2. So it's equals to, yes, Adipo. Minus this we have taken this minus t plus 6 just over 2. Because this is already lambda, the optimal lambda,
of C and lambda.
And we already have lambda here over 2. So we are equating this lambda. So it's equals to minus half t plus 3. So this is lambda dot. To find lambda, you integrate with respect to time. So if you integrate this direct to the answer you prepare, times 2, so minus a quarter t squared plus over 1 times power 1
Lakini we must also as leaders respect the people of Kenya. It cannot be that as leaders from January to December, from 2010 to 2000, we'll only be discussing about who gets what position, who gets what ministers, who gets which other seat. We must stop that and start discussing the issues of the common mwananchi. For Kenya to change, Kenya is not going to be changed by leaders. Kenya is going to be changed by entrepreneurs, economically speaking. The leader can only do policies. After policies, when I do a good policy about agriculture, I cannot go and do agriculture as a leader. I am doing it for the people. When we are doing policies around finance, around tech, it is not me as a leader who should benefit. The benefit is for the people. We must make this attractive. As leaders, our goal must not be to win an election. Our goal must be how to govern. And how to govern is from an MCA seat to any other seat, because it is through out of that decision making that governance helps. Winning an election is easy. You can do good speeches, you can promise anything. We must be focused on studying on what would change our countries and then domicile our ideologies.
Honorable Speaker, I am Ndindi Nyoro, and on behalf of the people of Kiharu, the people of Muranga, and the entire Hustler Nation, I say a big no. No to deception, no to conmanship. And to those of you making noise, there is nothing you can do to me. Cowards, traitors, sellouts.
Unachoma kwa nini? Unachoma kwa nini? Hii chama imetudanganya. Mimi mtu alitukona kupitia chama cha UDA. Na leo tumeamua harusi ya kisiasa kati ya UDA na chama imefika mwisho. When a political marriage between UDA and Kema. Leo imefika mwisho. Leo imefika mwisho. Imefika mwisho. UDA imekwisha kama. UDA imekwisha. UDA imekwisha. UDA imekwisha.
We may not like him, we may not like what he says, but the truth of the matter is that he has a sway on the Mount Kenya votes, both within Mount Kenya and the Mount Kenya diaspora, counties of Nakuru, Nairobi, and others. Now, he has been able to sell a narrative that those who impeached him from Mount Kenya were sellouts. And it has gained currency in Mount Kenya. I come from Nakuru, and I can tell you that the Kikuyu nation in Nakuru resonates very well with Rigathi Gachagua.
Itazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Kenya.
Nianze wase, mkufiti, manze unajua history ni ngori. Youths hapa mtaani hatuna ma ID. ID ni kitu ya maana, tunafaa tukue nayo.
We as a Gen Z, we've talked, we've marched, we've fought for change. But what is all this if we don't show up where it matters?
We the Gen Z are the pulse of this country. The future is in our hands. Lakini bila ID, that power is not.
Hii ID is more than just a card. It's the key to opportunities.
Ni ufunguo to freedom, the change we have been waiting for.
Why is an ID important? It is because you cannot vote without an ID card. So if you don't have an ID card, one, you do not exist in this country.
As you can see, they are mocking us. What are they saying? That sisi tuko tu pale online, lakini kura ni kwa ground. Now, what can we do? Let's register for our IDs. And for you to register for your ID, you can visit your chief's office because they have all that power with them. Again, we have over 900 registration centers across the country. We have 55 Huduma centers. And then we have 360 sub-county offices.
We account for about 70% of the population. That means if we vote, we get to choose who will be our leader.
2027 will be our moment as the Gen Zs. Ngoja kwanza. We work hard, we push our boundaries, but when it comes to choosing the leaders to determine our future, we are not involved anywhere. Our voices, no numbers zetu hazimati mazee. So what are we supposed to do? Go get your ID, register as a voter, and then come out and vote in 2027. It's that simple.
My fellow young people, the Gen Z, it is high time we understand the politics of our country. We must understand what role politics play in our lives. And until we get politically mature, we will always be maneuvered, swayed, or deceived into supporting people politically, those who don't have Kenyan interest at heart.
2027, without your ID, you will not be able to vote. What are you doing without your ID? I will urge all of us to hold each other accountable. Uliza mzae, uliza madhe, uliza beshte yako kama kona ID.
The cost of living is going high. They are killing us and abducting us every day. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to send them home. How are we going to send them home?
You make sure you have your ID for 2027 so that we make sure we pump new blood of good leadership and are good leaders and have a better country because our motherland is where we are.
Identity yetu, Kenya ni yetu.
Our future, our choice.
Identity yetu, Kenya ni yetu.
Identity yetu, Kenya ni yetu. We can do this, guys.
Twende tukapate ID bana. Mimi mwenyewe niko na ID yangu. Here's my ID. Salute you all.
To my fellow young Kenyans, if you are not a registered voter, please make the time to go and register as a voter. Because Kenya's future depends on you and me. So how do you register? There are IEBC offices in every constituency, and that is where you register. So please find the location of the IEBC office in your constituency and register. All you need to carry is your identification card or your passport. There are those who are saying that Huduma centers are registering voters. Huduma centers do not have an IEBC desk as of now, maybe later. So please go register and let's prepare to save Kenya together. And for those who have registered, please go to the IEBC portal and verify your details. Please.
Now, so some of you are very wicked. And I don't have up to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Some of you are my village people. You are my village people. I will not hide mouth. All of you are my village people. You are the one that is following me. Go and subscribe to my YouTube to prove to me that you are not my village people. Thank you.
Wa Kenya. Ati Trump aliweka Biblia chini akaanza kazi. Na kuna mwingine aliweka Biblia chini akaanza wizi. Nyinyi mutakujiwa. Nyinyi ongeeni tu hivyo.
By the way, guys, if y'all have not realized, Trump has been a sworn-in president for less than 48 hours. But the changes he's already making are massive. Like, he's making big decisions in less than 48 hours. In less than 48 hours, amemaliza LGBTQ. Amesema huko kuna gender mbili peke yake, male and female. In less than 48 hours, amerudisha TikTok. In less than 48 hours, anyway, na kuna huyu wenyu anafanya campaign. Anafanya campaign. Ai. Mungu tusamehe. Anafanya campaign. Anafanya hey.
Mheshimiwa William Ruto, wewe ni mwizi. Msaidizi wako ni mwizi. Na lazima tunaomba kwamba Mheshimiwa William Ruto, omba wa Kenya msamaha. Omba wa Kenya msamaha kwa sababu ya yale maovu ambayo uliyafanya na Wakenya wanaumia.
We will not tire. We will not be scared. Tuko tayari. Polisi wajitayarisha mpaka jioni. Ni kukimbiana hapa na pale. Wanasa kwame. Wanasa ai. Wanasa wololo. Wanasa Wanasa
Enda pole pole. Cool down. We are not cooling down any soon. In fact, it might get hotter.
We will consolidate. Kisungu kubwa. And after we consolidate, we will strategize.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Hello.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Shift share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue. What song? Yeah, that song. That song? Maybe I think about it. Oh, no. Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh. Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia?
What?
I'll take it to all the corners. You take it to the entire nation. Yes. Eh? Yes. It is a very solid car. Thank you, sir. Ndugu yangu, God bless you. Fagia wote. Kazi yangu. Asante. Ndugu yangu. Good luck, my brother. Thank you so much. Good luck. Good luck. All the best. Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
Aya, alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. Matopare. Topa.
Nitazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Wakenya.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, types. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Kuna nchi inaweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi, we don't need him. Ametuchosha. Ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto?
Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko, kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana na tunapongeza nyinyi na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika, muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mufanye nini? Nisha reject. Mufanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa bana.
And we are not alone. There's a new force of nature at hand, stirring all over the world. They are the young people whom, frankly, we have failed, who are angry, who are organized, who are capable of making a difference. They are a moral army. And the most important thing that we can do for them is to get the hell out of their way.
Kwanza mimi ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Sima youth church anuka. Madha zetu bado Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwapa na hatuendi. Kwapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. You hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mkuu hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa manze.
Sha nini? President tunataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na hawa wananchi hawa they will punish you na hata ukiwa na pesa watakutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject finance bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mneke kwa list jameni. List reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau najali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunkard did better than you.
Nice.
Now the next election, yes. Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation, yes, they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mingi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.